The Flotsam sprung into action with the fall of the Phoenix. Taking Rebirth as a staging area, they struck down any remaining loyalists and freed the last of the prisoners. The site would remain a monument to the Phoenix's failure, unfinished, ruined, and instrumental in his downfall. Next came Blister Hill. Order was restored and aid was rendered to the civilians and the wounded. The Holy Lord's seat of power was destroyed. The city, left in ruins, was rife with conflict between the Holy Nation traditionalists and those that followed the Flotsam philosophy. The Holy Nation's fall, while cause for celebration, encouraged new dangers. The paladins who once patrolled the plains now lied dead, fled into hiding, or threw down their swords. Their absence allowed the outer defenses of the nation to fall. Now overrun by cannibals or crazed fogmen, these existential threats were emboldened and pierced through once guarded borders. And the Stone Golem's forces, sensing the ensuing chaos, struck deeper and claimed another city. Bad Teeth, in the central heartland of Okran's Pride, was now under Shek control. Back home, celebrations were short. Despite his defeat, the Holy Lord struck down one of their own, Knife, the former Flotsam ninja. In the old hive, they would simply discard their dead and move on, but the town came together to make a small monument and memorial. Ruka and the Shek saw her death as glorious, dying in honorable combat against a worthy foe. The other Flotsam mourned, but knew she was instrumental in their victory and brought peace and liberty one step closer. Skeletons, like Byrne, accepted it as yet another tragedy in a millennium of strife. The rest simply mourned the loss of a friend and ally. Her death hit Mursteko the hardest. It was his failure. He was the soldier, and it was his duty to defend his hive. The assault was his plan, and it was his weakness that allowed the Holy Lord to enter battle against the rest of his clan. It was a weakness he could no longer tolerate. The next night, under cover of darkness, he again left his hive. This time, exile was self-imposed. He would return worthy enough to defend his people, or he wouldn't return at all. He struck the neighboring cannibal tribes that roamed the north with impunity. Mursteko would battle untold numbers of them until numbers were no longer a threat to him, and he would leave the tribes battered and in disarray. Wandering Shek warriors attacked him, seeking honorable combat. Mursteko found them wanting. Striding into herds of beak things, he would engage the nightmarish creatures and slay each in turn. He would fight until even the greatest of beasts couldn't inspire fear in him. Pirates, bandits, ninjas, and slave hunters, seeing a lone hiver as an easy target, were cut down without mercy, leaving the desert redder and travelers a little safer. Yet still seeking strength, the hiver would throw himself against bands of mechanized war machines, enduring each until his mind and body were harder than the steel of his enemies. Hello everyone, welcome back to Kenshi. So, needed a little change of pace, kind of we got from the intro there. Our squad was strong enough to handle most of the remaining challenges in the game, so I wanted to switch things up a little bit and kind of get back to basics. Just Mursteko and Sans, a bug and his dog. So I spent about a month in game, kind of wandering around trying to find a place where you could train and become stronger. Ended up on the east end of the world here, on the Forbidden Isles. It's a nice place, you know. Nice little coastal peninsula here. Plenty of water, fertile land. Yeah, iron, copper, stone if you're looking. Really nice sunrises over the ancient ruins in the back there. Lots of rain. It, you know, it's acidic. Will melt the flesh off most people in the region. But that's fine for hivers and bone dogs. So set a little camp out here. Practicing his skills. And fighting the roving bands of iron spiders that are all over the island here. Which I'm sure we'll see. Quite a little bit stronger than we left off. And we're going to try to go check out the end of the peninsula here, the end of the island. See what the deal is with this ruin. Just Mursteko and Sands. So if you did remember from last time at all, we had melee attack and defense, low 50s. I think toughness was kind of mid 50s as well. Dexterity was probably about 50. So we, you know, month in fighting robots, quite a lot stronger. Kind of 20-20, 20-20 stronger. A little more even footing if we run into other opponents like the Holy Lord Phoenix. Still a few stronger people out there. Few special beasts, special monsters or whatever. But as far as human opponents goes, Mursteko is rising the ranks. We've just been fighting these iron spiders. They're not the strongest of security spiders. We have stats in the 30s. 200 HP. Whereas I think security spiders often hit in the 50s or 60s. But they were good enough to train on. Didn't get a whole lot of training with Sands. Mostly focusing on Mursteko. Sands is running back up. Wasn't entirely too interesting. Kind of was checking out all the southern and southeastern areas here with them. And this is just the area that both I could handle the creatures. They weren't cannibals. They weren't going to lock me up or do anything annoying. And I'm always close to Black Scratch if I need repair kits or food or anything. So I spent a few weeks in-game just grinding out here. Nothing too exciting. But now we're back to action. Still potential for challenges. One time I did actually break both my arms. Couldn't heal myself, couldn't repair myself, so I had to hoof it to Black Scratch. And I almost lost a leg, which would not have been good out here, because I don't have any prosthetic legs on me. Biggest problem still, you know, just being a hive soldier. No helmet. Shots to the head are always bad. I still have pretty minimal leg coverage. So the unholy armor... what does the unholy armor do again? A little bit leg, 40%. Decent resistance at least. And then the light samurai cloth pants. 100% coverage, but it's not incredibly powerful. Same too with the arms. Unholy doesn't have huge arm coverage. 25. Hiver shirts, of course, have nothing. So hive soldiers do run into defensive issues as they move on. I could upgrade his legs into the metal leg plates. Does come with some offensive penalties, but at some point that might be important. There's a big facility in the back there too, which kind of hoping we can tackle after this factory here. After this, whatever type of facility this is. And nice little acid rain going on again. Left arm is quite damaged. At some point I'll need to stop off at a skeleton repair bed. So it should have 125 or 200, 150 max HP. So we're about half right now. Other than these iron spiders, there's not a whole lot going out on here. Ran into a few tech hunter patrols who do not handle the spiders very effectively. And occasionally some grass pirates will come in from the Stormgap Ghost region and get completely killed by the swarms of iron spiders and the acid rain. Oh, they're coming. I want to deal with them. That's a pretty, that number of spiders will be pretty rough. Okay, where's our ramp here? It looks like they're turning back. Don't know how many security spiders we're going to find in here. Hopefully not too many. Don't know how well we can handle them in big numbers still. And just looking at my weapons here. I don't want to switch to the cleaver once I am inside. I want to stick to the heavy polearm. I'm just taking that out of the sidearm slot. Yeah, I think we can peek in here. Stealth isn't going to be good, hopefully good enough. Okay, main floor, just two of them. Ooh, don't run. We'll just drag, hopefully that one out. Sorry about the tree there. A little bit hard to get a good angle in the area. Oh, here he comes. Move back a little further. Ooh, Mursteko, you're taking way too much damage for the first guy. Probably because I'm not selecting you. So yeah, this is a full security spider. 120 HP, not as strong, but we're reaching 60s in the stats. Take 68 to the chest. Easy. Luckily, that was all, or at least mostly, left arm damage. Being his cybernetic arm, we can repair it back to mostly full efficiency again. Okay, we have one more on this floor. Don't want Sans taking the initial charge. Oh, never mind. 7 damage. Lots of splash, so we're still going to play reasonably. Never mind. Just murk the guy. What's floor 2 looking like? Just one? Decent luck out here. Yeah, 2 hitting. That's not something we would have been able to do without all this training. And we got 2 upstairs. And we're getting good hits. Really focused to the... Got some leg splash that didn't matter, but lots of chest hits. Not wasting too much time on legs. $59. 100 damage from Sands, and he's dead. So that was the easiest lab of this caliber that we have done the entire game. Let's get that arm checked up again. And I'll quickly bust all these boxes and see if we get anything worth note. Oh, not a whole lot of worth note there. Got 7 ancient science books. And some power cores, CPU units, just for money, I guess. Of course I have it. Took this large backpack around just in case I did need anything. But mostly because of its -10 combat bonus. So while equipped, of course, we'd be missing 10 melee attack, 10 melee defense. And that just made level grinding that much easier. Treating us as we were 10 levels lower than we actually were. Yeah, I didn't think anything would be in there. Okay. So that was a poorly defended ancient lab with a poor amount of loot. So let's see if we can safely make it over to this factory. This is a pretty out-of-the-way region. There's not a ton of activity going on here. But it worked perfectly for our training montage. Plenty of enemies to fight. Not cannibals, not slavers. Other than that, pretty isolated. So if this looks familiar, it looks like it's the same facility shell as like the Ark, the Reaver's kind of main base. As well as the scrap house from Black Desert City. Couple busted up spiders here, that's weird. Oh, they look broken. I'm not attacking, so I'm not going to waste my time fighting them. I'm going to just sneak a peek up here. We have security spiders. See, these are the strong version, the little ones. Quite a few of them. Got some loot boxes. But there's one thing I'm looking for that I can't find. Here he is. The Spider Foreman. I think that's a P4 skeleton type. He's pretty strong. 84 attack, 69 defense, nice. 81 dex. But he's got no armor. And that's not a very intimidating weapon. So maybe we'll just see what we can do here. Don't want to pull large groups of the spiders. One or two, maybe. I don't know if attacking him will trigger the whole camp. Over here. Oh, looks like we triggered the foreman. Let's deal with the spider quick. Looks like just the foreman coming. Oh, this spider is pissed off. $41, not a bad hit. Just in the arm though. Don't hit the dog. What is wrong with you? And he's toast. What do we got going on? Security spider there. Security spider there. Okay, let's... Ooh, iron spider's coming too. Woke up already. Not even sure why he went down. Ooh, we got lots of them coming. Oh, I think we might have... No, it looks like not all of them. Let's, get some room. Chest hit, stomach hit away. Most of these guys are pretty fresh still. Sands isn't doing good. Oh, that's just one here. And we... I think I may have let him get too close to maneuver effectively. But we're gonna try. Yeah, but these iron spiders aren't as strong, damage-wise, but they do a lot more damage. Or they don't do a lot more damage. They, almost double the hit points. It's just not a huge issue, but oh, we're getting outplayed here. Oh, just off a new batch of them. Looks like they're starting to chill, though. Let's just bandage up. Not going to help Sands too much because of head damage. But we can at least get Mursteko's arm back in full function. Okay, let's try again. Oh, we got spiders coming. Bit of an awkward spot, though. Let's see if they come down to the ground floor with us. Oh, I'm just pissing off the lot of them. You know, fair enough. But, I want to loot that stuff. Maybe we should heal these guys. These are so weird. Yeah, we'll ignore them. Back upstairs. Oh, they're all hanging out by the door, too. These guys are fresh. We'll run by them. Now they're coming into the door. Oh, little security spider pumped up. See if I can trash this guy quick. That hit's good. friend's coming. Okay, one more down. Okay, what does upstairs look like now? Can't quite see. Ooh. Teleported to the floor. Deal with this guy. Oh, don't want to deal with all of them though. Oh, got a patrol coming in. Too much for my pay grade. Yeah, they're losing interest. Okay, never mind. They are still coming. Fighting some tech hunters, it looks like. Yeah, they actually didn't do too bad. The light armors, and they're pretty katana heavy, so they don't typically do well against spiders. And they are not going to handle that whole herd of them. Well, I can pop in here and try to heal these guys if spiders get lost. Oop. Didn't expect the spiders to be that pissed off, but they are. Doing my good deed for the day. A little bit of downtime to try to recover my wounds a little bit too. I want to pull out a camp bed and make camp right here. But that swarm's moving out, so we should be able to sneak in here again. Not sure what's up with these four. I'd pull them out a little bit. I'd probably deal with them one at a time. Well, try to get back upstairs. Hopefully they've actually reset since last time. If they're at least spread out a little bit, I can typically drop a spider pretty quick. But when they're all on the door like that... Oh, yeah, they've reset. So where did our friend go? Feels like more spiders than before. Hmm. His leg's damaged, he's probably still hard to see, so I don't know, we'll have to go and just take a look. Now those guys are fresh. 3 coming. Are they all fresh? No, that guy's got a leg. Sans can get in here, probably drop one of them pretty... One hit, perfect. Get him behind these other spiders then, try to do some back attacks. We're gonna have to bail before those 2 spiders get in the action. Yeah, we're making way too much noise here. Could play this a little bit more cleanly. Found the foreman, though. Looks like he doesn't have any repair kits. Well, do we just want to loot and run, maybe? Junk. Ooh. Light reading there. Ooh, this guy's alone. Rip that out and keep going. Yeah, Mursteko didn't do bad there, but Sans got a few hits to the stomach. Not ideal. Ooh, trying to see here. Oh, we got the whole group coming, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can cheese this. Nope. Let's get down for now. Have to reset him again. Be fine for the meantime. I'm not following past kind of this wall here. But as soon as I get back here, they're reactivating. Well, let's give them a minute. Oh, what are you doing? Stop. Pick him up. Get it out of here. Some of the tech hunters waking up. Oh, that guy isn't. Didn't see him before. Well, if he's going to go in and fight those spiders, we'll help him out. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. Kind of annoying. Changed his mind. Don't want all 4 of you guys. Pretty good chest hit. Nope, that's a miss. That's just a leg hit. Hey, that guy's one hit away. Might be able to do him quick. Hey, easy enough. What's this guy's story? Oh, took some chest hit there. Good stuff. And this last one. Leg's a bit damaged. Unfortunate. See what we can get away with now. All back in action. Bonk. Maybe we need a, no, I can't run the F11 tool. Fix pathfinding. See if I can pull another one down. Oh, here they all come. They're mostly full. That's not ideal. I could take out this one really easily. Oh, it didn't quite do him. Okay, never mind. Not as easily as I thought it would. Let's get out of here. Oh, where do you come from? Well, if we're gonna be stuck here for a bit, let's actually rest up a little bit. Hopefully it'll be safe, but I'll see y'all when I'm back. Hey, at noon the next day, we're in better shape. A bunch of these spiders clipped through the ceiling and kind of hanging out. So we're gonna try to deal with them. Ooh. Okay, stealthy. If Sans just try to deal with this security spider. Oop, wrong person. You get a critical spot? No, you just hit a leg. Oh, crap. Some bad leg damage. Hey, maybe I can split these guys up. Oh no, those ones in the back are coming again. Well, Mursteko, see if you can handle two of them. Okay, another one down. I'm not sure how long these guys are going to follow. Hopefully they chill without me dragging in too many more. Some bad arm damage on Mursteko. At least Sands can still run a decent clip. Well, let's see what upstairs looks like again. Well, the entrance is open at least. It's like we cleared out this corner. Well, new security spiders. We can go block and taunt. Sands can just sneak around and one-shot him. Perfect. Teamwork. What does this side look like? Mostly good. Let's go. Nice. Sneak around, try to deal with this guy. Ooh, Mursteko's taking some bad hits. Hey, good to clean that up. Hey, they shall be dead. Let's get out of the way and bandage up. Left leg's not bad. Left arm is fine. We can repair that. It is robotic. And that opens up about half the loot, it looks like. What do we have left? Security iron. There's the foreman. 4 spiders left. 2 of each model. Not bad. This block slash back attack seems to work. Ooh, AI core. Oh, he took his leg right off. That doesn't happen to skeletons often. He's a Mato staff. It's a good staff, which is still a garbage weapon. But, whatever. I'll add it to the collection. 1.6... You know, 0.7 less damage than we're rocking. You know, that isn't actually terrible. I was a bit hard on it. Not as good as other Matos, but probably still reasonably useful. Little regular books. Not really worth the inventory space. AI core. I think I got everything on these 2 rows. Skeleton shredder. Huh. But we have a couple spiders to deal with here. Huh. Yeah, there, get some bites. Ooh, that ate great. Oh, we should be able to handle these 2. Make a bit of room. Okay. Security spider down. Deal with the iron spider. Let's deal with them first. I think there's just one iron spider left right in the middle here. Lockbox and a couple open ones. Ooh, more engineering. Ancient science. Ooh, another AI core. More ancient science. Actually a pretty rich area. Don't like leaving stuff behind. And I greed that one out. No, not worth it. Let's get out of here. Not sure where the foreman crawled off to. Thought I left him right around here. Well, we're not really interested in what he's doing, making a bunch of killer death robots. Trying to see the owner of this place. But I can't. Well, let's head back to the coast where it's a little safer. Or at least we have better sight lines. That was a pretty good demonstration, or test, I guess, of what the new and improved Mursteko can handle. Dealing with a tech lab used to be like a all hands on deck, pray to God you don't lose your limbs type scenario. And that factory was a bit of a mess, to be honest, when like 8 spiders started barreling through the walls after us, but we succeeded. Only a little beat up. But I don't think we're quite ready to go back to the Leviathan coast, or the northern coast. More work in the south to do. Oh, Some grass pirates. Not really worth turning around for. Let's go back to Black Scratch and recuperate there. Nice looking place here. You dig the apocalyptic vibes. Okay, weird place to stop. So we got tons of ancient science, probably more than we need to research everything in the game at this point. Other stuff, we'll hold on to it. What do we actually have here? Shops. Free camps in the back. Well, let's buy this house. Mursteko needs a place to hang. And for that, we basically just need storage. And a bed. Nice. Can't actually build right here. Too close to other things in town. Building materials, fabrics. Building materials, I believe. What was that general storage? Okay, building material. 3 building materials, 8 fabrics. Probably find all that stuff here. Maybe not at midnight. Oh, I could have bought that shack too. Oh well, we don't need a shack. Let's sell off some of the stuff too. Yeah, buy those CPU cores. Okay, not bad. That free up some space. Well, let's wait till the shop's open, see if I can make this a bit of a staging base for a while. Oh, let's sell the rest of this junk off to you. Oh, maybe not. Couple CPUs left. Nobody has any fabric though. And maybe this other shop will. Come on, open up. Nope, no fabric. Probably nothing else useful. I could buy cotton and aren't you open? And with that cotton actually make fabric. Seems kind of annoying. Probably quicker just to run over to Brink. Yeah, that's dumb as hell, but I'm gonna do it. I want to have a little base established in Black Scratch here. Let's get going. Oh, more grass pirates. I think that's probably the strongest enemy out here at this point. I don't know if crab raiders come this far. We've destroyed the reavers. Just grass pirates, scavengers. I guess United City samurais if they're in a dick mood. Oh, who are you idiots? Yeah, just grass pirates. Hey, please tell me you have, trying to talk to me? Yeah, whatever. Look at the bags. Do you have a regular shop here? You have a farm shop. Not exactly what I want. Some residences outside. Lots of residentials. But yeah, no... No general shop. We got weapons. 2 bars. Oh, maybe I'll try the bars. All I want are 8 pieces of cloth. Shouldn't be the hardest part of my quest. No, you just have food. Saw that guy talking about Seda. That's old news. And, speaking of Seda, let's forget about him, because I forgot about him. He requires food. No, just lots of cotton. Am I really going to buy a bunch of cotton so I can make cloth, so I can make some beds? Well, I don't think the farming villages are going to help me out, so let's see what... Don't know how much cloth it takes, so I'm just going to go overboard. Okay, let's try that. Back to Black Scratch. This little detour is taking a bit longer than I thought. So yeah, I can set up an outpost in Black Scratch. That'll take 5 minutes. Throw down some storage. A couple beds in case I need them. Then we can kind of resume our solo activities in the southeast here. But apparently it doesn't work that way. Okay, what do I need for a loom? 4 iron. I think we can handle that. We probably can't because I don't have any inventory space. Let's try that again, but competently. Toss in all this fancy science stuff. One, two, three, 4. and get that set up right. Cotton loom. Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, Flophouse is all ready to go here in Black Scratch. Little place for Mursteko to come back to between questing forays, testing his strength, and seeing what other adventures he can come into while he's kind of out on a sabbatical. So until we figure out what to do next time, this has been Kenshi. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.